time that the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series will be racing at Watkins Glen in nearly 2 decades, more than 2 decades.
Yes.
Just kind of take us through your thoughts heading into this weekend with a lot going on.
Yeah, obviously, very exciting. Closest NASCAR track to us, where we live here in upstate New York, as well as Southern Ontario, where I grew up. So we'll have a lot of friends and family there. It's kind of a bummer with the border not being totally wide open. A lot of our family from Ontario that would be planning on coming to the event won't be able to make it. But, with COVID restrictions being wide open now in New York, it's really exciting to be able to host the event here and have all our great New York race fans there to participate.
Awesome. Well, we will go straight into questions, and we'll kick it off for you with Claire B. Lang. Go ahead, Claire.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it, Stewart. Stewart, it's the cutoff of the regular season for the trucks, right? So everybody's going to be up on it, I'm sure. How do you look at the race this weekend and the regular season ending?
Yeah, I think everybody's been kind of up on it the last few weeks with how Knoxville went. So hopefully we have a little bit of a smoother event, and we can use some of our road race speed that we had with the Helmar team at COTA and at Daytona, and kind of showcase that and run up in the top 10 and top 5. Obviously we need to have a good run and not get knocked out early. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, the last couple of truck races have been pretty wild, pretty exciting, especially on road courses. So we'll see how that goes.
Also want to ask you, Chandler Smith and you will be the ones to watch, because if you can remain ahead of him, it looks really positive for you to secure a playoff spot. How do you look at that battle? How much you want to know, how it is to race like that? And I'm sure you've thought some about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we wish we had a win to be sitting on right now to guarantee a spot in. We have a little bit of a buffer zone points-wise, unless we have a bad day and a new winner behind us in points can jump up there and knock us out. So we need to have a good day. Like I said, use the road race speed that we had at Daytona. I think we had the 3rd fastest lap time back at COTA a couple months ago. So we have speed in the truck. It's the same piece that we've ran the last, 2 or 3 road races with. So hopefully we can use that and stay up in the hunt and have a good day and a good finish. And then the points will take care of themselves, after that.
Yeah. Thanks a lot and good luck. Have some fun at the Glen, okay?
All right. Thank you, Claire.
Yeah.
Our next question will come from Bob Pockris. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, Stewart, by any chance, were you at any of those truck races at the Glen? I mean, did you attend any of those as a kid?
No, I partied there in between dirt modified races about 15 years ago when we ran Canandaigua on a Saturday night and it was Weed Sport at Sunday. We slid over there after Canandaigua, had some fun, and then went back to Weed Sport on Sunday. But no, we'll obviously watch them all on TV, a lot of them, and have a lot of friends and family that were there. So we got a lot of people that'll be there pulling for us. But no, I'm going to be going in there, a true rookie to Watkins, and especially without having practice. We did a lot of sim on the TRD simulator, obviously, a week ago, and learned a lot. So hopefully that applies, and we can have some speed when they wave the green.
What's in going to the simulator, considering no practice, no notes, what is that any different than going to the simulator for tracks that you have practice and you have notes?
Yeah, I think I was a little bit more keyed into it and dialed into the simulator, and that is our practice. So we try to treat it like a practice session. We went through some shock changes, some stuff, to try to find some rear grip. I feel like that's what we lacked at the other 2 road courses at Daytona and COTA. So I think we found some. So whether that applies in real life, that's kind of the thing with the simulator. Sometimes you find stuff on there that's dead nuts on, and sometimes it's kind of off. So hopefully all that work we did, last week on the simulator and with the sim programs, is 1-to-1 and it applies.
And just lastly, because of, you where you are in points, do you have to play it conservative as far as the setup with no practice?
We just need to go and race. Go and race and run well. And, whether we, try some short pit strategy or this and that, try to get up front. I believe, being up front at the end of the race will kind of seal our fate as far as the playoffs go. That being said, if we could score some stage points somehow, some way, we'll try to do that too. So, we just need to have go have a clean race, a good race, and have something that has the fenders and rear tailgate on it at the end that we can finish up with.
Next question will come from Lee Spencer. Go ahead, Lee.
Thanks, and thanks for joining us. I was watching a race with Kyle Larson last week, and the fact that he's been able to just jump into, dirt late models and modifieds and whatever else he gets into and win like that, is that just a testament to his talent, or, how would you describe him mixing it up with guys in the Prairie Dirt Classic and just, what's that say about his just level of expertise?
Yeah, that's really cool. As a race fan, I'm fortunate to be able to watch stuff like that, watch him, jump in Rumley's car and then jump in the 57 in Silva's car and go kick butt. It's a testament to him as a driver, and it's also a testament to the race teams that he's surrounded himself with. So he's got some really, really good people. Obviously, the Rumley, Kevin and Jackie, I've got to know a little bit over doing some late model races the last year. Just top-notch, great people, a lot of fun, and know their way around the late model game. So that paired with Kyle, it's kind of an unstoppable force. You've seen, what they did with Jonathan Davenport behind the wheel, and now with Kyle driving it, they haven't missed a beat. So that's been pretty exciting to watch and just soak up as a race fan. And then the sprint car stuff just speaks for itself. That Kings Royal deal, going out there and flipping a car and tearing it up and then straightening it out and going right back to business with it, win it again the same day was really neat to watch. So as a race fan, yeah, I'm all for it. I love watching them wheel.
And with as well as Parker's doing, has it been great to see Jess get behind the wheel more and kind of enjoy, like her second love, which is racing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the results have followed. She's got 2 wins on the season, one at Utica, another one at Fonda a couple weeks ago, which was the day after we drove back from Knoxville. So that's been pretty cool. Parker's doing great. He'll start kindergarten in a few weeks here, and we're excited for that. Will be a little bit of a change to our schedule. Being racers and being up all night all the time. We're gonna have to turn around and start and get to bed earlier for school nights. So that's something that he's looking forward to, and Jess and I are as well.
Appreciate your time. Thanks, Guy.
Yeah, thank you, Lee.
Next question will come from Marty Sikala. Go ahead, Marty.
Thanks, Sam. What's up, Stu? How are you?
Hi, Marty.
I want to ask as well, you just touched up with the sim. Just what were your positive takeaways from that?
Just, kind of getting the lay of the land. Some shift points. It is a little bit different than just an iRacing simulator, as the power and the gear ratios are pretty much 1-to-1 on what we run in real life. So that was something that I took away from it. Very high speed road course, a lot different than Daytona and COTA, where you have a lot of real stop and go turns. So that, and then, like I said, just trying to dial in the forward bite as best we could, with some shop changes and stuff like that. And, hopefully it all pays off for us.
Are you planning as well on doing a double on Saturday, taking the modified to Fonda?
Yeah, I'm gonna run Utica Friday night, and then jump in my truck and run over to the Glen. And then when that's over, try to get back for Fonda Saturday night. We kind of found ourselves in a points run at Fonda. We're less than 10 out of the lead, so only 2 more regular races at Fonda on Saturday nights, and we got a chance to win. So we're gonna try and see what happens.
Land of Legends tomorrow with the Super Dirt Car Series?
Yes, sir. Twin
right.
60. Yep.
All right, see you there. Good luck.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
Next question will come from Nathan Solomon. Go ahead, Nathan.
Hey, Stewart. Thanks for your time today. With the fact that the Truck Series hasn't ran at Watkins Glen since 2000, and you've never ran there, and many of the drivers in the field either have no experience or very limited experience there, do you wish there was practice for the event on Saturday?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I wish there was practice every week. At Nashville, we had practice and we were able to turn that into a really good run, dial our truck in for race trips. So hopefully we can get back to more of a, regular race schedule. On the flop side of that, it's kind of allowed me to run a lot more modified races than I planned on running this year because, we're not away the day before doing practices. But yeah, for sure. Really wish, we had a set to just to kind of back up our simulator stuff on and see what we got. But, I guess it'll make it all that more exciting when they throw the green on Saturday afternoon.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Next question will come from Mitchell Brewer. Go ahead, Mitchell.
Stuart, putting aside everything about the playoffs, how important in general is a strong run coming off such a long break for the series heading into the later part of the season?
Yeah, that's the tough thing. The break was kind of needed. We had to fix some stuff up. I wrecked a truck at Pocono, and then obviously our dirt stuff got tore up pretty good at Knoxville. So got some work done in the shop, and the guys got to it and got some things straightened out. And that's the thing with the truck series is tough. It's kind of hard to build momentum and then keep that momentum rolling when you're racing week to week to week. So this break can hopefully erase some of those bad runs that we had, and we can get back to it at Watkins and have a good run and hopefully get ourselves into the playoffs and kind of regain some of that lost momentum.
Great.
Our next question will come from RJ Starcevic. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, hey, Stuart. So you're in your second year now with the team and the partnership with Toyota. And I know last year was a big learning. I mean, last year was a crazy year anyways, but last year was a big learning year. And I'm sure you guys are still learning stuff this year as well. But how important is it, to see the progression with your team and Toyota to now you're in a position where you could go compete for a championship again?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a lot of speed. We've had some races that didn't really play out in our favor. We've had some ones where we've been solidly in the top 5, which, at this point last year, we were maybe a top 10 to 15 team at best. So when we do everything right and check all the boxes, we're competitive, and that's been really rewarding for myself, for Chris Larson, everybody at Helmar International, and obviously all our other partners. The guys at TRD and Toyota included, they've been instrumental in helping us get up to speed, find the right people and put them in the right places. Jonathan Leonard, being crew chief now was one of those. So it's been awesome. Hopefully we can get in the playoffs. Hopefully we can get a win here. With everything going the right way, we could, kind of have an outside shot at competing for a championship. So I don't think that's ever the question by any means. It's just, executing with the equipment that we have and getting the job done.
Awesome. Best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Any additional questions before we let Stuart go? All right. Well, Stuart, thanks so much for joining us again this afternoon, and good luck this weekend.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.